What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is B-Side Investing, and I know it's been a while, but I'm thinking of doing more videos this week. And yeah, so getting back to our 100K challenge, what a really exciting kind of weekend we had, or like leading up to today. So what was it? Thursday we had the B-word event, or kind of like live stream that they did, the interaction question and answer Q&A type situation. I was watching that, and it was really interesting the way they were kind of discussing like what the topics they were talking about the ESG, and how both of them viewed the environmental side and the future potential. So I won't get into the B-word event because it's already been a while, and I'm sure you've already watched other videos where they kind of go in depth into it. So yeah, I really liked how those three people, huge people in the space, like investing and like finance and like just huge. So loved it. So yeah, okay. So what we had today, we hit a high of 40.5K. Now, I wasn't expecting it to hit 40.5K yet. I mean, there's another thing where I'm expecting it to go past 45K around December, like around September. So I was kind of it's a thing right now. Let's see. So we had Amazon. They posted a crypto job, and that's why Bitcoin kind of soared today. There wasn't anything new or anything that could have done it, so it was this. So yeah, let's see. Pretty much a job posting right here. So that was it. Just the market is so looking for a little bit of good news, like just a spark to just boom, just shoot it right up. So you know they're really just waiting for it right now. So yeah, August, I don't think anything's gonna happen that much. We might just consolidate around 35K. You'll probably see another up and down situation for a bit, but nothing crazy where it just goes past 45 maybe. I was actually hoping this rise here to kind of continue before until I made the video, and yeah, I was expecting it to drop because that was a huge jump we just did. So if we look the past 30, look at the 30-minute chart, if we see here, so about 4 or 5 days, we see a jump $11,000. So that's a huge amount, and obviously you will see it go down, kind of just to readjust right here. So we will kind of did do a pullback. So yeah, Bitcoin wise, I mean, not really worried about it. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, if you're in the space, you know what you're getting yourself into, and I still feel like we're really, even though it's been like what, almost a decade now, we're still in like at like the really beginning stages of it. We haven't even kind of cracked the surface of it. Like, it doesn't really get to mass adoption until there's a product that kind of gets it to the next level. So we're still in that stage, and yeah. So right now we see countries adopting Bitcoin and as a legal tender, and all that's happening, and then the network issue. So there's a lot that's going on. So yeah. So with the rise just off of today, from the weekend till now, really kind of boosted the Bitcoin mining companies. So all the companies related to Bitcoin kind of shot up, really. And if you see Bitfarm here, it's up 30%. Wow. So from $4 all the way up to $550, and it's around $540 right now. Now obviously, because Bitcoin did drop after hours, so you will see it go down. Let me just get here. So if you just go to Bitfarm, the Nasdaq version, you'll see that it dropped 8%, which is a lot, but you know, we did jump 31%. So yeah, I mean, it's not much. We'll take that. Okay. As for our portfolio, also, yeah, other companies too, like Argo, DigiHost, you see Riot, Hut, Mara, Hive, Big Digital, Neptune Digital, DMG, DeFi, Banksa, Voyager, Astra. Well, unrelated, but yeah, pretty much all, yeah, all the companies related to Bitcoin have jumped at least 5%. I want to say 5% because it's on the safer side, because there were some companies that only jumped about 5%, but most of them were up around 10% and above. So, okay, just get into our portfolio here. So currently we're sitting at 55.60. Now, of course, we are looking at 18% gain from Friday. So that's almost $850. Jesus. So that's a lot. I mean, I haven't seen this kind of gain in a while. I want to say, okay, I don't want to think back how long it's been, but it's been a minute. So yeah. Okay. So now obviously, because the Bitcoin price did drop, so we'll see this drop as well tomorrow. That's guaranteed unless Bitcoin jumps again. I don't know, like for what reason, for what news. I don't know. It's exciting because you don't know what's going to happen, but you know, at least in the long term, you know, you have a, target that you know we're going to hit. So, okay. Let's see. A census. These are doing fine. It's just now Bitfarm really took off today. So, sitting at 540, we're looking at 11% overall. Now, overall, yes, we did kind of take a hit since it kind of jumped before the NASDAQ news, before the NASDAQ listing happened. When they confirmed the last NASDAQ listing, they did jump and we were above, doing fine. But yeah, so that's fine. Right. So Bitfarm was the biggest one. And then we have, let's see, Banksa, 12%. BTC in general, the BTC ETF is up 21%. Just on its own, it's up 21%. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, so if you wanted to invest in Bitcoin and you don't want to get it, like you want to use your TFSA to do it, you can just get an ETF like this, and it'll just mimic what Bitcoin does. So, yeah, let's get back to it. BTC, we have Coinbase up 9%. Okay, DeFi is up 20. DigiHost 23. DMG is up 20 and 19, and then Galaxy's up 12. Hive 16. Hut 20. Mogo and FG is up 21. Okay, so Hut, I think we're still in the negative, are we? No. Okay, we're in the positive 30%. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Hive. We've been in the positive because I know my average price is 250s. So 24%. That's good. All right. Okay, so DigiHost and BitDigital, they announced an expansion of strategic collaboration to further increase combined hash rate by 2 exahash. So they're going to do that. And I believe they've already done a partnership before or something before where, let's just go back here. And they were up 109%, which is ridiculous. Jesus. This thing went up from 426 to 8, almost 928. Okay, that's a lot. It was kind of interesting because if you look at the opening here, until about 11:30 noon, past noon, it didn't really jump, and then after noon, it jumped up to $9 from $5. So yeah, just like a little hello, hi, maybe I want to go up. No, okay, yeah, I mean, bam, just shut up. Yeah. All right. Let's get back into it here. So 2 months ago, yeah, they announced collaboration right here, increased the combined hash rate by 400. So, yeah. yeah, so something that's pretty much something similar to what the so that's pretty much similar to what they did 2 months ago. So the only thing is just the metrics have gone up, like the numbers are higher, so they're going to be operating 100 megawatts, and the big number is 2 exahash, and between the companies the hash rate will be increased by approximately 2.4 exahash, and yeah. Oh, right. So the 4 petahash that we just saw here, it's going to be combined with this deal. That's where we get that 2.4. So let's see. They haven't I don't think they are doing a profit sharing. So if you haven't looked at the other deal, it's pretty much the same thing. BitDigital will provide the miners. See right here, miners to be delivered by BitDigital for a term of 2 years, and then the service side, so pretty much managing, looking after it, fixing everything, electricity service, and the space to mine it, pretty much the 100 megawatt, the mining systems, the premise, everything is done by DigiHost, so that they will provide it. So they're pretty much housing it, and BitDigital is pretty much just giving the miners. So they're acquiring the miners, and that's what the deal that they have, and they are in a profit sharing system right now. So we don't know what percentage they have. I'm guessing it might be 50 maybe. I mean, it would not sure, because the BitDigital would have, although the cost is kind of relative. I mean, cost to house it, get the electricity and all that. So probably after expenses, they're probably going to do an profit sharing percentage at some point, something. So the miners are looking to be delivered and installed beginning of January 2022. We don't know what miners it is. I don't think we know what miner it is. No, we don't. Okay, they haven't given that detail here as well. Yeah. And yeah, so look here, they do a little update here. So they do plan to expand the hash rate to 3.6 exahash by the end of Q2 2022. So that is a significant upgrade. And it's kind of weird that HUD doesn't have any, well, they haven't any publicly released information on their hash rate goals yet, with Hive as well. And DigiHost already has a goal of 3.6 exahash, which is pretty big. I mean, starting off at 200 petahash, I mean, it's a huge jump. So do a little update on, I added BitDigital here. I could have done it before, but I was trying to stay away from the Chinese companies. So now DigiHost is doing partnership with BitDigital, so I just added a little information here. I think they're at 1,000 Bitcoin mined. Not mined. They hodl probably around 1,000. And they have a hash rate of 1.92. So they're among the big boys in terms of the hash rate. Yeah. Second, I might have to do a little bit more research into BitDigital. I mean, yeah, there's a reason why I'm staying away from Chinese companies. I mean, with all that stuff that's going on. So, but these guys are headquartered in New York, so I don't think we'll have that issue. So let's save that. And getting into the price again. Let's see. Right, let me just look at it from a day perspective. Okay, so we did jump back again. Okay, I don't know, we might actually just go back to $30,000 again. We might just, yeah, it might happen again before we just have a huge run up. That could very well be a possibility. I mean, That's the short term. So long term wise, we're set. PT price target of about 150K before we go back down to about 100K and consolidate there. And yeah, so it looks good. Short term will look good. I mean, we're still, it's not unrealistic for us to jump to 100K, 100 plus K from 30K. I mean, we did jump from 10K to like 40K in what, 3 months? So we still have time, and I think it'll be so much easier because this is a 4x, and we're just looking for like maybe 2.5 plus 2.5 to 3x. So yeah, and let's see, Tesla did okay. I'm not gonna get into Tesla. All right, so yeah, I think that's it. I also have the Questrade account here, where P&L is 10% on this account. I think it's being dragged down by, let me see the positions here. Yeah, it's being dragged down by Dark Pulse at the moment, but that's fine. I'm gonna have to add more positions here soon because it's under 10 cents now. Okay, Astra is also what? I'm still not familiar with Questrade, so it'll take me some time to get used to this. Okay, so we're up 7.74%. Okay. After hours, up 1%. Yeah. All right. I think that's it for this one. I mean, otherwise, today it was just Bitcoin Company Day. Pretty much, just call it Bitcoin Day. That's what I was calling it today. I mean, in the morning I just looked at the Bitcoin price. I was like, oh yeah, today's going to be a good day. I mean, we've been waiting for a day like this for our miners to kind of move up. So today was a really refreshing day. So yeah. Ooh, there's a new company here, Nexon. I did not notice this. They own 1,700 Bitcoin. Okay, and then the OTC market. I might be interested. I'm intrigued. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. This, people, I mean, just check out this video, this website, buybitcoinworldwide.com, and just go into treasuries, and you'll see all the publicly traded companies and Bitcoin miners and all that services, financial services related to Bitcoin. And you'll see the countries that own it, the private companies. Now, private companies, I don't know if it's going to be the most accurate because that'll probably just be the latest news released of it. And ETFs that own Bitcoin. Grayscale is kind of like the biggest one. Yeah. Very, very not useful. Apple News. Let's see. Evolve Bitcoin ETF. Okay. There's like 6 Canadian companies here. Purpose Bitcoin and 3IQ is probably the biggest ones, yeah. And then 3IQ Bitcoin Fund, CoinShare Bitcoin ETF. Okay, so I'm just gonna look into Nexon Co. It's a Japanese company, so it's in the OTC market. So I haven't seen it here before, so that's why I'm gonna check it out. But other than that, I was gonna do BITDIGITAL's video separately, but it kind of just fell in here really well. So yeah, I mean, looking at the pools are doing fine. Looks like the hash rate still is about under 100. So still a little ways from 140, 150 exahash. So we're still, if we see this under 100, we know our miners are making bank. Like literally, I want to say 3 to 5 Bitcoin extra per month. So that's a lot. Okay. I think that's it for this one. Oh yeah, this is BitDigital, their webpage.
Some BTC mining companies are planning to be going green.
Yeah, this video just plays here, really, regardless of anything. Yeah, so they do say 3,000 Bitcoin mined, so I'm not sure how much they hodl yet. So I'll have to look into that. They don't have like a monthly update thing happening like other companies. I don't think they do. News, link. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, thank you for watching. I mean, see you in the next one. So far I think we're doing fine. Like I knew this was gonna happen. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting for the next month or so, but once we kind of break through 45k, we should see a jump. So yeah, like always, please do your own research, just to get that conviction. Whatever I say or anyone say, you're not gonna get any conviction. You're not gonna have any conviction to hold your position or in whatever stock. So yeah, I mean, if you would have just looked at just Friday, you could have sold. I could have sold something, and then Monday I could have regretted it, because we see that Bitcoin has risen up by a lot to 40k already. So there's things that could just happen just like that, and unless you are really not into the company and you don't know, like, you're not that, invested in it, probably won't, like, you probably don't want to have that feeling, like, even that regret's gonna creep into. So it's, like, I mean, just make sure what you're doing. Yeah, try to be, like, if you're investing really aggressively, I mean, make sure you really do your research. I'm saying, the type of research that like the company like the back of your hand, that kind of situation. So yeah, just be careful out there. I mean, there's a lot of money to be made, but also if you're not careful, you could also lose a lot. So try to be careful out there, okay? And see you in the next one. Peace.